Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Front Row Ruckus podcast. My name is
And
Tim.
that's
With me, as always, is my good buddy Leon. Leon, how you doing?
that is why you listen to people.
Yeah, I know.
Listen with your mind.
Trying to do something new as far as like recording and being able to put it up later audio style. And I'm like, I need silence for the first part of it, so I know when I can put in the intro music. And then there's Leon, boom, backa boo, backa boo. Like, come on, man.
I'm just boomboxing.
Just boomboxing it all the way through. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, welcome everybody to another episode of the Front Row Ruckus podcast. Um, episode 10. 10 episodes, man. If you think about it, it's been about
a whole decade
2 months
already. Oh yeah, 2 months. That
2
too.
months. That's pretty cool.
I did release one episode a year. It would have been a decade already. So
ooh, yeah, we should probably not ever do that. That would just be super horrible and just not at all good. I don't know, man. Some of my favorite YouTubers, like one of my favorite ones, JonTron, he releases a video every when he feels like it. And it's just really annoying because whenever he wants to. But hey, you know what he does is a whole lot more intricate than what we do here. So we just have things, and I just have little things so I can just press buttons and we can see things. Whoa. So
how you doing?
Man,
Been a week.
It's been a week. Yeah, it's been a week. Been trying to keep things secret from you about what I've been doing nowadays. It's kind of hard. That's why I was all like, hey, I got a movie review I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be super sneaky, and you're not gonna know what it is. Yeah. But you don't. You have no clue. So
I still don't.
Yeah, you still won't. And we're not even gonna do it. Not gonna review it today.
I'm not even gonna do it this episode.
No, we've got some things to talk about, some cool things that came out that were announced and things like that we think is pretty darn coolio. And so I don't know what you think. Think we should get right up into it?
Yeah, let's talk about your week.
Talk about my week?
How's your week been? Have you seen anything cool? Have you played anything cool?
I binge watched all 4 seasons of Stranger Things within about 4 days. I did the whole thing. So I went through episode 1 to, of course, catch myself up, season 1, all the way through to season 4 and its stuff. So, and then I find out that I think season 5 is going to be out in 2024 is when they're releasing season 5. So got 2 years or so to go,
of course,
to be able to get that. And I gotta say, how far are you in it?
I've only seen the first episode of the last season
of the 4th season. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this 4th
season 4, volume 1.
Volume 1, yeah.
So it's kind of weird how they did that.
Yeah, it's weird, but I understand why. But it was super good. It was super awesome. And like, I can actually, like, for me, my ranking of these seasons is 1, 4, 3, and 2 for me. As the
1 being the best?
1 being the best because it's the progenitor, right? It's the beginning of all of it. So it's setting the precedents for all the characters. It's setting the tone for everything it is. Plus, it was really cool seeing it again. It sets a good pace. 4 is awesome because it really seems like you can go from 1 to 4 and not really miss a whole lot. Maybe some things here and there might sound a little weird to you, but it's a solid season. It's really good. 3 was I liked it because of being more in the 80s, more in the mall era and
That's
everything
what I was
like
gonna
that.
say. 3 takes place, like, the climax is at the mall, right?
Yeah, it's at the mall whenever they
Okay.
fight I call it like it's the mind flayer, but it's not the mind flayer, right? Because it's like a amalgamation of body parts and people that make up the mind flayer, and it would just had more fun and levity to it. Like it was like, okay, yeah, we got some good humor in it.
Mhm.
We've got Lucas's sister who plays a little bit more of a role in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
versus where she was in season 2, she was just kind of there as like an annoyance, kind of a little bit to me. She's a little bit annoying, but they fleshed her out a little bit better in 3. Season 2 to me, I feel like is the weaker one because I
What
mean
takes place in the second one?
there you go. Exactly what takes place in the second one. It's the one where they have the demo
Will's gone
dogs.
Will's gone, right?
No, Will's there, but he gets possessed by the mind flayer. And so he's like the mind flayer is using him to do things,
Oh, yeah.
but not
Okay.
really do things, only just kind of
Right.
lead people astray and like secret spy type stuff, kind of like sleeper spies that they feared about the Russians, that kind of thing. So, but to me, it wasn't as strong as the first. Definitely not the fourth or the third. It didn't. It had some good humor in it, but it wasn't. It just really wasn't. To me, wasn't really too much to walk home about. So,
It wasn't it. It wasn't it.
no, it wasn't it. You're not that pal guy. You're just not that pal. It just wasn't right. But yeah, no. So you need to get to watching it. It's really good. I'm guessing you're watching it
I
with your lady.
do. I do. So she is not about this new season.
Really?
We watched the first episode together. Um, it was pretty intense, the first episode of
Yeah,
season 4. Yeah.
yeah. It had a lot
I
going
just
for it.
haven't gotten to the rest of them yet.
Hmm.
But I'll definitely check it out. We can talk about it a little bit more in depth probably next week or something. Have
Yeah.
you finished everything completely?
Oh yeah, all of it.
Because it ended, right?
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, it's done.
Like part 2 came out a couple yeah.
Yeah, came out not that long ago. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
done. It was really really good. Oh yeah, the other thing was like in season 2, we get introduced to Max and Billy,
I love
and
Billy.
not so much in season 2. That was my thing. In season 2, he was just an ass, and
That's why I love Billy.
um, but season 3, he gets possessed by the mind flayer, and he's doing this thing like he was more. I don't know if it was
Yeah,
because he
'cause
wasn't an asshole anymore or what, but I don't know. I just liked season 3 a little bit better. It just had more
mm,
going for it. It had more Russian interaction. It had all that kind of stuff. So,
ah.
but yeah. So what about you? What about you? What's going on in Leon's world? You
Well,
been
let's see. What have we been the other night we watched, Hunt for the Wilder People. Have you seen that movie?
Hunt for the Wilder People? No, I've
Hunt for
never even heard of
Hunt
that.
for the Wilder People. It's on Netflix. Directed by Taika Waititi. It is based off of a book. I'm trying to find based on the book Wild Pork and Watercress. I don't know. But basically it's New Zealand. National manhunt is ordered for rebellious kid and his foster uncle who go missing in a New Zealand bush. Um Hilarious movie. The main kid is played by the boy that was in Deadpool 2. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah, I like that guy. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I forgot what his name is. Julian Dennison.
Okay.
He played Fire Fist. That was his name, I guess.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
He kept trying to hide things in his prison pocket.
um, Funny movie. It's crazy. It's good. It's a good one too.
Oh, Sam Neill's in it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Basically, it's an adventure of them, both of them together.
Kind of like Taiti Wakiti's like version of Up, almost.
I I, I guess.
You guess
Um,
it looks pretty
it was,
interesting. You said it's on
it was,
Netflix.
yeah, it's
Okay,
hilarious. It's just, and the music's really good too.
all right, fair
Loved it.
enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
definitely.
Getting that Taiti Wakiti mood before Love and Thunder comes out in
Yes,
tomorrow.
I got my tickets for Friday.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna go see it with Derek and his wife, because she wanted to go see it. So, of course, I
Oh,
wanted to go
cool.
see it too. So we're gonna plan to go and check it out. Hopefully this weekend, if we can get tickets to it. So
Right.
I don't know if
That's
she knows that.
the AMC app, dude. You can pick your seats from your phone.
Yeah, I know, but we like to go to this place called Shulman's. It's one of those places where you can order food and they bring you out food, before the movie, so you can eat like lunch and watch the movie at the same time. Just
Oh,
because
okay.
we're fat, or I'm
I think
fat.
my AMC does that.
Your
I
AMC does
think.
that. Ours
I
doesn't
think so.
have it. It's just the regular popcorn, hot dogs, affair,
Mm,
and that's about it.
there
So,
you go. Also, we finished. We're just on the Taika Waititi kick, dude.
oh yeah,
Yeah. We finished Our Flag Means Death. Have you seen that?
yeah, I haven't finished it yet.
Oh my god. Have you gotten
Yeah.
to the part where Taika Waititi shows up?
Oh yeah, as Blackbeard.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's brilliant as Blackbeard.
Oh yeah.
Um, What We Do in the Shadows comes out in a couple days.
Ooh,
Next
ooh,
week, season 4.
nice.
Yes. I am very excited. Next Tuesday.
Next
So it'll be on
Tuesday.
next Tuesday, July 12th.
Nice.
So it'll probably be out on Hulu on Wednesday.
Yeah, I
'Cause I
have
think I
the
think Hulu does the day after.
yeah. If you pay for it, and then yeah, I have the one with
Mhm.
no commercials too, because I'm not putting up with that crap. So yeah, it's usually the
There you
next
go.
day. Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
I'm very interested for that. Yeah, been following that. Have you been watching The Boys at all? Have you been? Or you've never
Not
seen it?
I've never seen The Boys.
Only yeah, you'll like
I
it.
hear it's getting, like, the new season just came out? Is that
Yeah, yeah,
I see a lot of, posts and whatnot about it.
being
Very
good
popular
or
right now.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
so hot right now.
So hot.
No, it's really good, and I read the original run of the comic books too. So I was a fan as soon as they announced it. I was like, this is gonna be awesome, and yeah, and then they were like, oh yeah, Billy Butcher's gonna be played by fucking Carl Urban, and then I was like, Judge Dredd's gonna be Butcher, so it was gonna be super awesome. So I was down the
Nice.
clown with that show as soon as it first came out, as soon as they first announced it. So it was, yeah, I was down for it. Yeah, no, this new season is totally kicking wing, like totally cool. So you need to
Chicken
get on
wing.
it. Yeah, dude, you need to get on that. I don't know if your lady might like. She might not care for it. It's got a lot of adult language situations, gore, things like that. So it might be a Leon
Mm.
Solo type situation, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Or it might be just a you and me watching thing and we'll just watch it over, Discord, just hang out
Oh,
and do a watch
I'm
party,
down to watch The Boys. And also New Wellington Paranormal has been coming out every week.
Yes, yes.
New season of that. I love it. So good. I don't know if you've watched any of it or not.
So, I think I think the new season was the one where they had the kaiju monsters, right? And they were, or was it the end of the first season? I think it was like the Loch Ness monster
That
or
was
whatever
that was the first episode of the second season.
of the second season. So I think I've only seen that first episode of the second season, I think. Because I turned it on at work. And for people who don't know what Wellington Paranormal is picture Reno 911, but in New Zealand, and they're going after supernatural monsters and entities and things like that. So it's super awesome. Very, very funny. But
It's hilarious.
the New Zealand humor, though, is like that of the British comedies that we were talking about last week with the movies, is that you have to pay attention to it and what they're
Mhm.
saying and things that are going on the screen, or else you miss out a lot of good jokes. So I had it
Yeah.
on at work. I was trying to watch it at work, and I was like, I can't do this because I have to pay attention to it. I have to be there in the moment to watch
Yeah,
it to
you
get it.
definitely have to be visually invested in it because you'll
Yeah,
just miss so many things. And
so many things. So I
yeah,
need to get back on it. I need to find the time to do it and everything. But
it's great.
running running a podcast empire like we are
Oh, yes.
takes so much time.
Find us on Scentbird as well.
You know what's funny is that I was just looking up stuff about uh I guess sponsorships or ad reads, things like that, and Scentbird is one of them. And I wanted to
Oh,
be all like, "Dear Scentbird, we mention y'all about every single episode."
you're
But
getting it. You're getting it from us. Just, you know,
yeah, all people watching, they'll know about Scentbird, so.
all persons. Yeah. Well, back on the topic of Stranger Things.
Yeah,
The creators, I didn't know they were brothers.
yeah. It
So
says right at the
kind of like
beginning, the Duffer Brothers.
the Duffer Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't watch the opening credits for that stuff.
It's kinda
Anyways,
like the Wachowskis, they were the Wachowski brothers, then I guess they're just the Wachowskis now?
now they're just the Wachowskis.
Yeah, because
Don't watch their last movie though, because it sucked.
I think they both transitioned.
I believe so.
I think so, yeah. Anyway, go back to the Duffers.
Matrix 4 sucked. I'm gonna stick with that.
Oh, Major Force sucked so much butt.
It sucked. It
So much
sucked.
butt. It was horrible.
Well, okay. The Duffer Brothers are making a live action Death Note.
That's exactly what it looks like, and, an adaptation of Stephen King's novel, The Talisman,
Yes. This is
which
gonna be
is
interesting. I wonder, I mean, this was just announced today, I believe.
yes, it was today. Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna go because the live action adaptations of animes don't really have the best track record, so to speak.
Right.
I for one, so as far as I know, there's been two versions of Death Note live action. There's the Japanese movies that came out, one and two, which
Pretty good.
were pretty good. They were pretty good.
They were I think
Then
I got one of them.
The Netflix adaptation of Death Note was fun. I didn't mind it.
It was, yeah.
It was just there. Um, um, Willem Dafoe as Ryuk was cool.
Oh,
That was
yes.
super
I
awesome.
love it. Yeah.
Not much else to say about it. I mean, the story is the story. It's just been played out a little bit, so it is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. It's a cool, if you've never seen Death Note and you wanna watch a cool little movie or something,
Yeah, a cool
sure.
little movie for people who aren't interested in anime, who don't know what it is as a jumping in point. It covers all the bases. It tells you who all these people are. It sets the stage well enough for you
Yeah,
to enjoy it and just have a movie night without any no high stakes movie night. Basically, just here you go, eat some popcorn, and you'll be fine. Oh,
absolutely. Um, yeah, the Japanese ones, those were pretty fun.
those
They
were pretty
came
cool.
out 2006 is what I'm looking at.
I believe it.
Um, yeah, yeah.
I believe it.
Um, they were fun. I mean, I've read the manga.
Hmm.
I think I still have them all. I've watched the
Nerd.
anime, which I watched the anime after,
Okay.
I think. Yeah. And then I've read like, dude, I was like really into, I've even read some of these side books that show different cases that L took on.
Oh yeah.
like mystery, like young adult mystery novels. Pretty fun.
um,
Yeah.
I never read the manga. I watched the anime. I think I watched all the way through it. I think I finished it. The movies, the Japanese movies, I actually bought those from what we like to call a HK mall. So it was like a Hong Kong market mall. So it was 100% bootleg, 100%. And I bought that, and it had horrible subtitles, and it it was just messed up. It was bootleg, and it was fun. It was really, really cool. I don't think I've seen it since then, honestly. I think it's just been by the wayside with me for it. So it is what it is. But
Yeah. I'm interested in this new one they got coming out.
yeah,
You know,
they
you've seen how Stranger Things. Imagine like Ryuk and like the other Shinigami in today's age. Like imagine just how they would look with well we've seen these creatures,
right.
and
And
that's
eh,
crazy.
I hope they do what they did in season 4. So I don't think you haven't gotten that far in season 4, so you haven't seen Vecna, but you've probably
I've
seen
s-
the memes and things with Vecna.
yeah, I've
Okay,
seen
so
images of
that's
Vecna.
that's all practical effects. So that's a dude in a costume. It's not CGI. They actually went through and did full full thing with him. So that would be cool to see if they were to try to adapt Ryuk in a full actual non CGI way. I think that would be pretty cool. If they were to do
Man,
it like that. We found out in this article too that they're doing a sequel or a spin-off Stranger Things. It looks like they're working on that too to come out with as like an origins type thing, but not gonna be with any of the characters we know. So we're not getting like a Hopper origin story or anything to do with anybody else from 11.
it might be like
Things
some
like that.
Russian
It
propaganda
might
stuff.
be. Oh, that was the other issue I had with season freaking 2 of Stranger Things. We got introduced to who was it? 8? Kali. She was the one that could do the mind things with people and make them see whatever she wanted them to see, whatever she wanted them to see.
Oh yes, okay, yep, I see her now.
No reason for that to even be a part of the story.
I
It
feel
was
like maybe
literally,
they were trying to open it up to kind of gauge
I guess, but it was
if
horrible.
there was anything, if there was any
Want to see those other
excitement,
things?
like, hey, let's get a Kali side story,
Y- It,
you know.
I guess it was to try to serve a purpose of like L. I, I don't know, going through some shit. I guess kind of like Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 2. How he kind of lost his mojo and wanted to get it
He gets it.
back,
He
but she
gets it
didn't lose
back.
her mojo. So I mean, yeah, it was just stupid. And then it never came into play ever again. Season 3 it had nothing to do about it. Season 4 definitely didn't do anything about it. So they just dropped it and cut it and dropped it. But no, it'll be interesting to see where they go with all of this stuff. So
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
hell
Death
yeah,
Note.
dude.
I'm all aboard.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool.
I'm all aboard. Yeah. After seeing what the brothers have done, um, yeah, let's make it happen.
Yeah, as long as they don't pull a Matrix 4 on us, though, it'll be fine.
Oof. Yeah. I mean, it'd
I'd
be
also
cool to
like to
get
see
Willem
them.
Dafoe to do the voice again. That'd be kind of cool.
Right, yeah. But I would like to see them also maybe move on from shows and maybe pick up like an actual movie and do an
Movie.
actual movie. Give them a franchise, see what happens with it if you give them one of their things because everything's getting rebooted, remade. So just hand them one of the horror things that we haven't seen in a while, and
Telling
let's see
you,
what happens.
Conan the Barbarian. No, don't do it.
It doesn't
RoboCop.
need remake. We had a remake and it flopped, but
Which one, Conan or RoboCop? Because
RoboCop.
yes,
Oh, I'd take either
Conan as
or.
well.
Yeah, I would take
Conan
either or.
Conan sucked as well. I think I saw it in theaters. Did you ever see that one?
Conan in theaters?
with
Oh, with Jason
Aquaman.
Momoa?
Yeah.
No, I did not. No, I actually saw that years later. Years later.
I was
And
watching it this morning.
it was all right. It's not bad. You see, like it's a thing. Like it's hard. I like the medium. I like films. I like shows and things like that. So I can be nitpicky on a lot of things, but overall, I'm in it to have a good time. So if the movie or the show gives me a good time, I like it. That being said, though, I can pick things apart, like saying like season 2 of Stranger Things, that whole thing with the side character, stupid, don't need it, cut it out. Like I can be critical about some things, but overall, I like
Or The Matrix 4.
things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then there are glaring instances where I just did not have fun. That's Matrix 4. Did
Straight
not
up
have fun
not
with it.
having a good time.
Not having a good time with it. So stay away from it.
Stay away from these movies. All right, Tim,
All right, what's up?
you've kept me on. I want to see what this movie is.
Oh, you want you want to know my movie
I
review
want to know.
before we
I
do
want to
anything
know
else?
what this movie is.
All right, so we'll do it.
Heathen.
My movie review, okay, is a let's see, when did this movie come out?
You're gonna
This
give me a
movie came
guess?
out in the 90s. At least that's what it says on the back of the DVD. So
Yeah.
this is a straight up 90s schlock fest of just what it is. It's that.
Okay, hold on.
Um
Let me
okay.
have a couple guesses.
Okay.
So 90s. Okay.
Yes.
Is it like a cult film?
No.
Was it super like super popular?
In some groups, yeah, I would say it was super popular.
Hmm. Navy SEALs? It's not Navy SEALs. Oh my god! You really did get Navy
I
SEALs.
went out and got Navy SEALs,
Dude, that
bro.
was just a joke.
I went out and
Oh,
got Navy SEALs.
oh my god.
Because in the last episode, we were talking about the
Oh,
movies that made us, and you were like, Navy SEALs, bro. I love this movie. It's a
Navy
thing. And I was
SEALs.
like, I have never seen this film. So I went to Game Exchange. It's a local, you know,
Oh yeah.
thing, and walked in and went looking for it. This was the best looking cover and thing like that that they had for it.
I love
And
it.
I just went ahead and got it. And I was like, yeah, okay, $5. Yeah, I'll spend $5 and get it. So
I'd spend $50 on it.
what concerned me was the disc, okay?
Is it just a regular
Look at the front of
blank?
that. You see that right there on
Uh,
the side?
oh,
How it's all
it looks
wrinkled and just
like
not
a
looking good at all.
yeah.
So I was worried that transferred over to the disc side. It did not. So
Oh,
I got to watch the movie totally uninterrupted. And I gotta tell you something. This was a fun movie. This was an
yes.
absolute fun movie, man. I was gonna try to give a synopsis to you and be all like, okay, the movie I watched was about a group of friends who do everything together and they have a great time. And then one day, accident occurs to where they are down to one friend, and then they now have to pick up the slack and then go through their lives without him. No,
Oh my
so
god.
yeah, no, this is great. This was really fun. It was just it filled everything that you think like an early 80s to 90s movie, action movie is. And your gripe about the weapons sounding weird, dude, they're using silencers like all the time. They're Navy SEALs. I don't know what you're talking about. It's gonna sound weird. And you didn't tell
Ah.
me the spokesperson for Allstate was in it. He's their
Oh
friend
my
that
god,
dies.
that's
Yeah.
right.
He's the friend that
Oh,
dies. But no, so yeah, it's about a group of Navy SEALs who go in and they do a bunch of missions together with each other. And one of the Baldwins is God. He's the sniper, I think.
he's God.
Yeah. Let me see if it says his name on here. Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's Bill Paxton. I'm sorry, Bill
Bill
Paxton.
Paxton.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's a group of Navy SEALs that do these missions, and then one of their members is gonna get married, and then they do some things, and Charlie Sheen is a hot-headed soldier on or Navy SEALs guy who decides to break order, and he ends up getting that guy killed, getting the guy chief killed in action,
One of his own, you know?
one of his own. All because he wouldn't just stay still and obey orders. He wanted to hotshot it. And so it's they gotta deal with that, and at the same time
Shots.
oh, yeah, hot shots. Yeah, I didn't even mean that. That was good.
Woo!
And, they have to go on to their next mission t without him and deal with those consequences. And it was fun. It was solid. It kinda brought me back to, like, The Rock and how The Rock was kinda just fun and
Mm,
actiony and things like that, and it just that style of movie that I guess is still around, but now they have, like, an inside point that they're trying to make about it, and this was just like, "Yeah, we're just it's Navy SEALs, here you go." So, yeah,
oh,
no, so, yeah, everybody find it. It can't be much if I got it for $5. I mean, but
I think you can rent it on, Prime Video for, like, 250 or something like
Prime
that.
Video for 250. So, yeah, it's solid, it's fun. It wasn't dull at all. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
really good. And, yeah, no, I wanted to watch it because you were like, "Yeah, this is one of my top movies that I've ever watched." So, I
Like,
figured
the whole second arc, like, when they're in Afghanistan is nuts.
mhm. Yeah.
It's you think a lot of time passes out there, but it's only, like, one they arrive, like, super late at night,
Yeah, and it just goes through the
and then
night
it
into the
goes to the
day
next
and
day, and it's
yeah.
only, like, within a matter of, like, the sunrise, but it makes it
Mhm.
feel like it's a long time.
Yep. I liked it
Oh,
when, they're going to their chief's, um, wedding and they're in the Jeep with all the top off the
oh,
doors down, and Charlie Sheen character is just like, "Get me in to catch me there, see it." He jumps out of it off a bridge into the water just to get out of going to a freaking wedding because he's like, "It's a mistake, it's a death trap." And he just jumps off and just leaves. So, yeah, no, it was good. It was a good movie, man. So, yeah, thanks for bringing that up, and, I went and watched it. It was really good.
crazy. I wouldn't that guess was just a joke. I was like, "There's no way he got Navy SEALs."
Hell yeah, dude, I got Navy SEALs. I
Ugh.
also picked up, Darkness Falls, which was a horror movie about the Tooth Fairy.
Oh. Yeah.
Um, I went ahead and got the physical versions of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them,
Oh, very cool.
The Crimes of Grindelwald as well, um, and, of course, the original Ron Perlman Hellboy.
Mm.
Um, but I got those because I wanted to work my way through them so I can watch The Secrets of Dumbledore, and that way I'd be up to speed and catch it. But then I
Uh,
started watching Stranger Things, and and that's how it
well,
went.
now you're done.
Now I'm done, but, like, last night I was done, but, we did some recording, for a video, and then the night before that, I watched The Hurt Locker, and I've never seen The Hurt Locker before with, Jeremy Renner,
Okay.
and that's a good flick too. So I guess Navy SEAL started me down the path of watching army movies. So, it was really good too. The Hurt Locker was really good for a movie that I've never seen before. The ending had me kinda like, "Huh," but I talked to Derek about it too, and he's like, "Well, it's the only thing he knows, it's the one thing that he loves, so he went back out and went to serve another year in, bomb squatting for overseas in Iraq and stuff like that." And I was like, "Yeah, I get it, but I didn't," I just thought maybe that wouldn't happen, so
Got Hawkeye and, Captain
Hawkeye
America.
yeah, yep, and Captain America. So yeah, it was a good flick too. So I'm slowly kind of working my way through the backlog of movies that I've
Dang,
gotten.
and Evangeline Lilly, she's in Hurt Locker.
Probably as his wife, right?
Connie Connie James. Yeah,
Yeah, she's only in the movie for literally like 3 minutes.
there's 3 Avengers in here.
And also a bad guy from one of the Avengers. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, actually, he was in Iron Man, Iron Man 3. I think the guy who would set things on fire or whatever.
Oh, by touching them?
Yeah, yeah, he was in it. Um,
Interesting.
he was in at the beginning of Hurt Locker. He's the one that got exploded on, and that's why Jeremy Rayner's
You want
character had to come in. So
you wanna use a different kinda set of words for that?
get exploded on. I didn't say get skated on.
He said he got exploded on.
Which leads me to a movie that's actually looking to come out sometime in 2022. Homie, that's called Spirit Halloween, the movie.
Oh, let's talk about
So
this.
it's got Christopher Lloyd in it. Okay. And
Yes.
basically, here they say, here's the synopsis. It's when a new Spirit Halloween store in a deserted strip mall, three middle aged friends who think they've outgrown trick or treating make a dare to spend the night locked inside the store Halloween night. But they soon find out that the store is haunted by an angry evil spirit who has possessed the creepy animatronic characters. So we got, yeah, dude, Christopher Lloyd, that lady. The only thing that I didn't like, who they said was in it, is right there. I have it highlighted. Jaden Smith. That kid shouldn't be in anything. I don't think that kid should even be alive. Really, he offers
Either.
nothing.
Hmm.
He offers
The other
nothing.
girl is
Everything he's been in is just horrible. Um,
Rachel Leigh Cook,
Rachel A. Cook. I don't know what else she's been in.
Robot Chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What else? What else we got here?
But yeah,
She
it's in our lifetime we're gonna see a movie about Spirit Halloween, the store.
I love it.
That's
They're gonna
almost
be
up
having this
there with
playing nonstop at the actual
at their
stores.
actual store when they open. It's
It's
gonna be
not
nothing
it's
but
not gonna be, like, straight to, like, DVD, it's gonna be straight to Spirit
straight
Halloween.
to only so you can only pick it up at Spirit Halloween. Dude, yeah, I mean, I would be down. I just would
Love it.
never think that that would be something that would come out. That's just so
Well, it's kinda like
weird.
the Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
You know what? Yeah, that's true. It's like the Winnie the Pooh horror movie that's coming out. You know, they're just gonna make movies about anything, and I'm for it. I'm down. Not really anything else to Spirit
Dear
Halloween
God,
the movie. So
dear God.
weird, ridiculous, dude.
Speaking of ridiculous,
Yeah?
Final Fantasy 14, it's pretty ridiculous.
Oh yeah? What's going on about it?
Somebody rented a billboard, an actual billboard in a human city on this planet of ours with their characters on it, um, promoting their virtual nightclub, like their Discord and stuff. It's ridiculous. Um, it's just I don't know. Do you have an image of? Yeah, like just imagine driving down like I-5 or something.
So they had these in Texas also, apparently. There are some billboards in Texas that have these. So the other thing about this is that this Rain nightclub is also an ERP. So it's
Yes.
erotic role playing server thing. So not server, but group and nightclub section. Um, and it's like, really? And it's because I think in Final Fantasy the world um change thing where you can change worlds or whatever is coming into play. I think that's something
Yes.
that's being released.
It
And
just came
so
out.
yeah, so
Yeah.
because of that, it was like, we're gonna have a big party about it, and this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
they're kind of getting like shut down or whatever.
I don't know if they're
Um,
getting shut down. I know
but
for a
like
fact that there's been some backlash about it. So
from like
actually,
might be banning their actual accounts
really,
because they are using mods, graphical mods on their characters,
mm,
and it's not like an actual representation of their actual game.
what they want to do.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you can't in order to get that outfit, you have to mod your game.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's kind of like
So it's openly showing, hey, we're doing this to your game.
Yeah,
Not the
their stance,
brightest.
like Square Enix's stance, is like, we can't check your computer if you have any software on it like this, but don't be telling people that you got software like this on.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, we
like,
can't say this out loud, but come on.
don't say nothing, and we won't do nothing. You know,
Right.
then you just
W
get a fucking billboard.
this thing though coming up is led to this. Like, so what some people have done because some people they don't care for it. They don't care that this ERP, erotic role playing thing has come up. So a lot of people don't like that. And the fact that they're advertising themselves, it sends a bad message to other people that may not know Final Fantasy 14 and think that, oh, it's just for a bunch of weirdo people who want to role play with their characters erotic sex things. So they're starting like a human world shield to stop people from being able to go to that section. So so it's pretty cool. Great
The
Wall of
Great Wall
Balmung.
of Balmung.
See, so what they're doing is, if you can see it, it's just players deep stacked on each other to where you can't go through them. And they're stopping people from getting into the nightclub and everything like that. So they're just like, yeah, we're not having this in our server. Not going to happen. Not cool. We're going to stop this crap from happening. You waste
Take
all
your
your
hootin'
money.
out of here.
Get your hooting out of here. We're not down for that. Ain't going to be no hollering.
Ain't no hollering.
We're done with it. Which is pretty cool. Like, it's cool to see a step up of people being like, no, we don't want everybody to be
Right.
associated with this.
Right. But I mean, if you are, then I mean, hey,
If that's how
you
you
are
get
welcome.
off, that's how
You
you
are
get off.
welcome to the game how you want to play it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got to get that nut. So however you do it,
To say, you
that's how
don't pay
you
my
do
sub. You don't pay my sub.
it. I mean, it's like at that point, it's paying an even bigger subscription for a fake OnlyFans, right? At
Yeah.
that point, yeah, so
Speaking of fake OnlyFans, Gwent. I played it today.
Gwent.
Gwent. That's the card game from what is
How'd
the
you like
series?
it? The Witcher.
The Witcher. I've never seen The Witcher. I never played The Witcher. I ain't even know The Witcher. I thought it
Really?
was. I thought I was a witch the whole time. So little did I know it was not a witch.
Yeah.
Um, Gwent card game, pretty cool. I think it's free. Was it
Yeah.
free?
Yeah. I think it's free. It's free to play, and to me, it looks just like Magic the Gathering Arena, the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. Like they're all set up the same. What's the one that Blizzard has? Hearthstone. Things like
Hearthstone.
that. Like, it just looks the same to me. All those, I mean, you have to do a lot to differentiate yourself from other video games that are out there.
Yeah.
So, and it looks like they're
It
doing
looks,
it.
it looks pretty cool. Like there's animations on some of the cards.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, of course, you got your loot boxes and stuff. You can buy a crate and get a chance of getting more rare cards or whatever. There's
Mm-hmm.
like different factions. There's like the northern settlement or something. There's the forest folk. There's like beasts tribe kind of things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, they having a single player expansion to the game, so that's kind of cool.
Comes out tomorrow, actually.
Tomorrow.
Comes out tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're making it like a roguelike game. So we know roguelites or roguelike games are risk reward. So
Yes.
you can keep going to get more things, or when you're low on whatever resources you have, you can pull back and then start your progress all over again. So it's like it's a give and take. The more you risk, the better you can get, or you can lose it all also at the same time. Kind of like there was a game that I played, it was called Conception or Inscription. Inscription. It was a game that was pretty hot on YouTube for a minute, and it was a roguelike card game kind of horror-ish, but not. And it was like that. It was a risk reward type thing.
with a Y?
Yes, with a
It's grip.
Y.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. And it was kind of like a roguelike kind of thing. So
Hmm.
this looks like this is going to actually cost you $10 or a premium, which is going to run you $20.
Right.
Hmm.
Um, I probably won't buy it just because I just now started playing Gwent today.
Yeah.
And I have many other games to play. I
Okay.
just upgraded my PlayStation Plus thing.
That's been getting a lot of. I don't know if we're done with Gwent, but I that's been getting a lot of confusion. The new PlayStation
Mm,
memberships. And I have to tell you, I was confused about it too because I upgraded to a version of it because I needed to for Elden Ring so I can see all the messages and things like that that actually the ones that do help. And
mm.
then I was like, "Oh yeah, well God of War Ragnarok's coming out soon, November 9th."
Yes, we'll
And
talk about that in a second.
and I was like, "Man, we have the game still to go through before that
Yeah.
comes out." Um and I was like, "Oh yeah, but my 3 doesn't work. Like I have 2 copies of 3 over here and it doesn't work. It lags out. It doesn't work very well in the program that I'm using." But they have it. And I was like, "Okay, well I've got this tier, not the bottom tier. I have the second tier."
Is
And
it
I
the
was like,
extra, I think?
"Yeah." And I was like, "This is going to be great." I tried to do it and they're like, "No, you need to have the what, $18 one." And I was like, but why?" Like, I don't want PS1 and PS2 games. I thought the middle one was supposed to give me PS3 as well as PS4 stuff, but not all the way. Like, I didn't want to go all the way back, but apparently that's not the case. So it's just not. It's not a very good system that they have that they're
It's a
rolling
little
out.
confusing because yeah, like some of the PS3 games are actually PS2 games that have been remastered.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's I don't know.
Yeah, it was not. It's not a very good system. They did not do a good job at it.
I'm
It's just.
I I'm ready to play Ghost of Tsushima, so expect some talking about that next week. I know it's been out for like 3 freaking years or something, but
Yeah, yeah,
how
yeah.
how long has it been out?
It's been out for a while.
Ghost of Tsushima,
It's way
2020,
before. Yeah, so 2
2
years.
years.
And,
Alright. Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, that's on
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
What else did I get? Uh,
You get God
God
of
of War.
War.
I got God of War. Uh, Blasphemous is a Metroidvania game, I believe.
It's a Metrovania Souls-like game. Yeah.
Yes. I also got Chocobo Mystery Dungeon,
Now
which
that
is actually it's actually pretty dang fun.
now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's pod racing right there.
That's now this is pod racing. So yeah, got a lot of that going on. So I just saw this real quick. We talked about Elden Ring
Yeah.
and the guy
Elden
who his
Schwing?
name is Let Me Solo Her.
Yes. Yes.
Um, he was gifted an engraved sword and a wooden portrait of Millennia from
Yes.
Bandai Namco.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, and on the sword it says "Rise Tarnished,"
It's this is
and
beautiful, dude.
it is amazing. Let me see if I can find that though.
I posted the tweet in the games section,
All right.
but it's such a nice like to Klein Sue Boy, aka Let Me Solo Her. Congratulations on your great accomplishment from the Bandai Namco team. Imagine getting something from them,
Yeah.
like an actual. That's I love game
A
companies
big
sometimes.
old box. with
It
like
don't look cheap either.
this is like a cloak with the thing in it. The Melania wooden book. Yep, congratulations. And it has his avatar because he has actually by now I think the thing of it is that he has beaten her over 2,000 times now.
Oh my god. Solo.
So solo. So the legend of Let Me Solo Her for people who are here that don't know is that in the game Elden Ring there is a character by the name of Melania. She is incredibly hard. She is a hard to beat son of a gun. And she's actually not even a boss that you have to beat. She's actually a side boss that you actually have to go out of your way down a story mission, down side quests to even find and fight. And she is incredibly hard. And this guy would just hang outside because in Elden Ring you can send out uh beacons basically, or people who will put down a sign on the ground that'll let you summon them into your game world to fight for you or to help you. And he was name was just Let Me Solo Her. He has a pot on his head. He's got a diaper on and he used two different katanas and he would just come in and be like, "I got it." And he would fight her for you and win all the time. So, yeah, so
Ugh.
he's got this amazing sword and it's just I mean, look at this. This box of her, which I mean, it's amazing. Um, from software. See, what the thing that got me is that this was a collector's thing. This is 11 out of 40. So this
Oh.
was some kind of collector's thing.
I
Uh,
wonder if it was something like at a convention or something.
yeah, something that you probably couldn't get anywhere else.
Like
But
a Wizard World convention.
Rise Tarnished.
Uh,
I think I would give my left nut, and I only got the one nut. So you know how much I'd want this. Um, like to have that because it would just be amazing, dude. Look, okay, so let's put this down. Okay, so we're going down this path. That's an amazing collectible thing. Okay, so we'll go down this path while we're about to wrap up the hour long show. Um, this has gotten released, not released, but it's something that's coming out soon. For the mere price of $600, and I feel like this would actually be up your alley, Leon. This
oh.
here is the exclusive edition of Death from Castlevania Symphony of the
Whoa,
Night.
that's simple. Oh, wow. What?
So yeah, so it comes with a collector's box, Death resin statue, a sticker, look, we'll even go in further, okay?
Exclusive. What is that? Is that a card?
Exclusive edition sticker. It's on the front. There's a card that comes that is the authentication card.
I just bust that out at like Texas Roadhouse.
Death's companion as seen in official artwork.
Yes.
Metal spears surrounding the base, limited numbering. I eat this kind of stuff up. You can go on payment plans for it. I would never in my life spend $600 on this. Because that's a lot of money.
I mean, I would spend $20,000 on that Magitech thing though.
No, not even. But this right here, if I can find it. So this is the Death exclusive edition statue. It's going to go for about $600. It's from First Four Figures. Um, they do a lot of pretty cool figures. Um, they have like Darksiders. They have a bunch of other things here. So let's see here. Jin Kazama from Tekken, Solid Snake. Uh,
Heckin'.
let's see here. See if I can find the death.
Symphony of the Night's so good.
I've actually never played it. I know. Um,
Have you played any of the 2D Castlevanias? Like that are open like Metroidvania, like Game Boy Advance ones.
Yeah, I played some Game Boy Advance ones, I think. I played it over with Booth when he had it at his when he had a Game Boy Advance, and I would go
Okay.
over to his house and I would hang out and I would play with it. Well, that didn't sound right. But I would play it, and it looked pretty cool. I had some fun with it. So this is like different sides of it showing around. It is one, two, three, four, five soda cans high.
Americans will use anything except for the metric system.
Right, yeah.
I swear to
Let me
God.
see if it has anything down here that says, about what it is or how tall it is. Yeah, so 599, that's for the exclusive one, which you always wanna go for the exclusive,
Oh yeah.
edition, because the non-exclusive edition, I think, doesn't have the companion.
Oh, you want the companion.
So the standard edition, you can see it doesn't have the companion. It doesn't have the metal spears sticking up out of the ground.
And it's
Uh,
only $20 cheaper.
only $20 cheaper, so there's not really a reason to not get the exclusive.
If availability maybe.
Well, it's in pre-order and it's going to be coming out in quarter one, so 2023. You can do 5 payments, you know, um, $58 deposit, um,
Don't even don't.
trying to get you to walk that line so you'll do it, homie.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
do this other line. I sent you a link of
okay. It is 23 inches tall. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Send you
um
something else.
yes, another Castlevania thing. It's and
What is this?
what is this?
An Alucard figure.
Oh, sorry. I was hearing audio and I was like, what the hell's going on? Um
Something on your
it
end.
was yeah. This one might be a little bit more affordable.
Is it just like a chibi looking Alucard?
Yes, sir.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
yeah,
get it.
I guess.
I'm gonna get it.
Is that from the anime?
That
The
is
Netflix anime?
also from Symphony of the Night.
From Symphony of the Night? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same character, so.
Yeah, it's just Dracula backwards. Ooh,
Ooh.
edgy.
Yeah,
Werewolf
we
bar
get it. We
mitzvah.
get it. Oh, it's a werewolf bar mitzvah.
Yeah. I mean, that probably would be a bit more affordable. I just thought you'd like to see that. The other thing that got announced today, um, I mean, come on now.
Come
A
on now.
God of War Ragnarok collector's
God.
editions. That is the Jotnar edition. Um, so it's coming with the Knowledge Keeper Shrine, which everything's going to be boxed in, which is this right here. 16-inch Mjolnir replica, which is freaking amazing,
That's
right?
beautiful.
Um, 7-inch vinyl record of the soundtrack for the game. A Falcon Bear Wolf pin set. So the bear is Kratos, uh, his son Atreus is the wolf, and then Faye, the mother, is the owl, or the falcon. It comes with a
Oh,
steelbook display case, but here's the thing: no disc included. So it's going to be digital download only, from what it looks like, for the
interesting.
game. So no actual physical copy of the game. But I think I could probably get this, sell the digital copy to somebody, and use that money to buy the physical game and put the game inside. So
Oh
that
yeah,
would look
yeah.
pretty cool. It would look great with this. I'll be out of the frame for a second.
Out of the frame. It looks really cool. That dice set looks pretty sweet. I see it looks like it comes with a ring as well.
So the ring, if you can hear me,
Yeah.
is Dropnir, which Dropnir is Odin's ring. that was made by the Dwarven brothers. That was made to every so often it would liquid. It would leak gold, and basically it was like never ending wealth is what Dropnir gave you.
Damn. I need
Cloth
one of
map of
those.
Yggdrasil. So how cool will that Mjolnir look behind the first game
Oh,
collector's edition
oh,
statue, right? So like, and then have Mjolnir behind it. Come on, get out of town, son.
get out of town.
Gonna look freaking sweet. Don't know the pricing on this set. The pricing I don't think was released. Pre-orders for
What are you
this,
thinking? What are you thinking
I'm
price?
thinking easy $200 to $300.
I'm thinking 199. I can
199.
see that.
Well, there's a regular edition. There's a regular collector's edition that doesn't come with the um doesn't come with the vinyl record. It doesn't come with the Yggdrasil cloth map. It comes with dwarven dice, which feel like wood, look like wood. They're not Brock's dice. It doesn't come with Dropnir. It does come with the Vanir twins carvings, the Vanir twin carvings, which the copy of the first game that came with the statue and everything like that had the uh Sindri and Brock wooden carvings, because in the game Atreus he whittles, so you see him whittle those. So this is your two more figures
Oh,
that he whittles. They
that's
all
pretty
come with the
cool.
same kind of um downloadable content. They all come with that PlayStation 4 theme, everything like that. So it's gonna be cool, but I gotta have the big daddy edition. I just have to. Like I'm a collector. I mean, you can see. I mean, it's usually dark here in the room, but I mean, I'm a collector of things. Um,
Absolutely.
so and with it being one of my favorite franchises, going into one of and continuing actually finishing the Norse mythology arc for God of War. Come on, just had to do it.
Let,
So.
let's just do this.
Yeah, so yeah, so it's gonna be incredibly awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait. It was a fantastic game. The first one was fantastic. They're all fantastic. And just having this having it be freaking Mjolnir, it's so cool. So cool. I haven't even looked at like the detail for for Mjolnir. It looks like um it looks like we got the same Norse writing that's on the Leviathan axe, which is what Kratos used in the game.
Oh, okay.
Um, and these look like these would be like the rune slots that Kratos would
Mm,
use.
yeah, looks
But
like
it
it.
looks like down here, it looks like this is it looks like the hilt here. It looks like those might be the the images of the two rams that pull Thor's chariot through the sky. It looks like that might
Oh,
be it right there. I think, but it
okay.
kind of looks like it's kind of blurry, but yeah. So I'm all about it.
I'm all about it.
Even enough to where we, wore my heathen hat, and I even have my ring on that's uh Hunin and Mugen, the two Odin's ravens. Uh
Unen and Mugen.
yeah, so
It's like
yeah,
the Ocarina of Time in German.
das Fluten Duten.
Das Fluten Duten.
I very much so doubt that's what it is, but no, so it's gonna be great. And I think I think I'm actually going to GameStop tomorrow, because I actually, like, as soon as they announced it and I saw the video of like an unboxing that they did with the guy who voices uh Thor, which is Ryan Hurst. I think he played Opie in Sons of Anarchy. And
Oh, okay.
he they were doing like an unboxing with it, and he holds Mjolnir, so it's a good size. It looks pretty good.
Hmm.
Um, as soon as I found that out, yeah, I called GameStop and I was like, "Y'all taking pre-orders on it yet?" And they're like, not yet, maybe tomorrow." And I was like, "All right, I'm gonna be there tomorrow." I was like, "I'm not missing this."
What time do you guys open?
Yeah, 10 a.m. I'm on it.
I expect an unboxing video.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could probably do
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
do
yeah.
something like that.
Or at
Throw
least
it
an
up there.
unboxing stream.
Yeah, a little something, something.
Yeah.
I think we can do that. Yeah, it comes
Not
out on November 9th, which is our buddy Derek's birthday. He
ooh.
said it's actually a breath of fresh air. He said because usually Call of Duties got released on that day, so he always had Call of Duty releasing on his birthday.
Well, now you got Call of Kratos.
Yeah, he was all like, "That's my birthday," and I was like, "Not anymore, son. It's God of War
Not
time now."
no. Oh.
So yeah, so this so we're gonna have to discuss what we want to do with our as we're wrapping up the show. Um,
Yes.
we're gonna have to discuss how we want to proceed with God of War. If we want to, which right now goes out every Thursday. We're working our way through the first one, so we need to decide if we want to try to continue all three before November the 9th. That's a lot of playing to do. Um, or we just skip straight to the 2018 version and I just fill in the blanks of the history of God of War for you as we're doing. So
Ooh.
it's
I
something we're gonna have to
might
think about
yeah, we're gonna have
because
to have a little
the
conversation about that.
because the 2019 game is a lot longer than the other ones because it's semi-open worldish. Um, you go into areas and I mean you traverse it and it's kind of got some openness to it, but it's linear in that sense of progression. But there's little side things that you can find and clues and things to unlock and stuff like that. So that's something that we'll have to look forward to. So with that though, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who stopped by tonight to watch. It was really awesome of you. Don't be afraid to jump in that chat and just chime in with things, or if maybe you've heard about something that's coming out that we didn't touch on. Join us on Tuesdays. We got Leon who's doing Silent Hill 2, which
Silent Hill 2.
looking at the YouTube stats, are actually picking up in viewers. A lot of people look like they're tuning in and watching you play and suffer your way through Silent Hill 2, which is
Well,
amazing, which is really great. So we like to thank everybody that's doing that, and live show here on Wednesday nights, Thursday God of War, Friday is we've kind of doing spooky games, but I feel like that's going to just be a catch all day, or like maybe just random one shot video games or things like that. I think what Friday just might be a catch all. If it happens to be spooky, it happens to be spooky. If not, it's not. So, but
I got
we
something.
are
I got something pretty good for this
we
Friday.
got something pretty good for this Friday. We're also
Oh, pretty
working our
good.
way through a video game right now where we're stretching and testing our voiceover talents. So, which is fun because we've worked on one. I was actually in one. That did incredibly bad. Such bad reviews. And that has to do with a lot of people's errors on a lot of fronts. Am I glad I got to be a part of it? Yes. Am I glad that it's super horrible? Yes. But it gives this game's given us a chance to kind of stretch our voiceover things, and it's fun watching you try to get into that character to find the voice each time a new line comes
Oh,
around. It's amazing. So, thank you, everybody. You got anything else that you want to add? Anything you want to throw in there?
only that Wu Tang is for the children. Otherwise, what can I say? Like Tim, pretty much he knocked it out of the park with that one. Check
I've
us out. We
been,
got videos every day, pretty much.
yeah,
You know,
I've been doing podcast audio stuff for a while. Um, I used to do it a long time ago just for fun. I think I just made it just for myself, just to do it. Um, so, but yeah, no, check
you're
us
on.
out on of course YouTube Front Row Ruckus, um, on Facebook Front Row Ruckus podcast to check out some things there. Um, uh, check this out. Goes audio file goes out usually about the day later. I'm getting a little bit quicker on that. And so,
Also,
oh,
stop playing Diablo Immortal, people. Okay, just stop.
just stop it. It's bad for you.
Like, seriously, stop it. That game is making like $1 million every day.
Yeah, I know.
It actually is.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys need to
horrible.
stop it.
Don't do it anymore. It's bad for
We
you.
don't want this for Diablo 4, people.
No, we don't. If they do
Please.
go that way, I'm out.
It made over 49 million in its first month. Okay.
Well, when you lock progression behind paywalls,
Then
it's
don't
what's
do
gonna
it.
happen. People are gonna pay that. Oh,
You whoever's out there spending $35,000 on this game, I will find you and I'll ask you for $20.
I'll ask you for some money.
Because if you got money for Diablo Immortal,
You got money for your good old pal Leon.
you got money for me. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Yeah.
We will see you guys. Thank you.